bugs, it's silicone mold making time. And I have my 100% all-purpose silicone. And if you look over, you see that I've already started on some molds. Oh, I forgot to poke this. I already started on some molds. I have a blueberry one and then a blackberry. And then I found these little peanuts that I'm actually going to use to make raspberries. So, and then I also have some pineapple chunks. If you're going to do this and you want to make several molds, I only suggest you using this water twice. I just want to get my hands a little bit soapy. As you can see, everything's sticking to me, or coloring my hands rather. But I'm going to do about half of the silicone. And this is super easy and very economical. I paid about $4 for these. $6 all together, so $10 for 2 of these. And then the caulk gun. And you probably already have one laying around your house if your husband patches up windows or things like that. Or your girlfriend. Never know. I don't want to discriminate. So we could probably use a little bit more. And the soap is just to help the silicone from sticking to your bowl. So it's nothing like super scientific about it. It's obviously, you know, dish detergent, because that's what this is. And then I bought the little cheap brand. Everybody's like, oh, use Dawn. I have Walmart brand. And as you can see, it worked just fine for me. So you just want to mash this together until it's no longer sticky and it starts turning white. You can see that I don't have on any gloves. If you choose to put on gloves, you can. Just make sure that you dip your hands with your gloved hands in the soapy water. I've obviously, you saw me dip my hands in here a couple of times. I even dipped my scissors in here before I poked the hole, which obviously it's a hole poker at the top, but my scissors at the time were more convenient, especially since I already put it in there. This water is cool. It's not frigidly cold. It's about room temperature, so it's comfortable enough for me to have my hands in here. If you do choose to do this, again, make sure it's 100% silicone and not any of that stuff at the hardware store or Walmart or wherever you're getting it from, if you choose to do this, that has any other additives in it. If you want to use this for food, I suggest you get a silicone that's food grade and not for hardware. And this is about ready. Also knead it a few more times. And see how white it is now, and it was clear. So I'm just going to roll this in a ball. I'm going to set my bowl to the side until I'm ready to use it again. And we're going to take this top right here. Just going to grab some water, dip my hands in again, just to prevent it from sticking. I don't know if it will. This is wax paper, but I just want to take an extra precaution. And I'm just going to mash this out and give it a little lip. And we're gonna drop some candy. I love these things, by the way. And we don't need that one. And you can use these for everything that you can possibly imagine. Chocolate chips, candy. You can impress lollipops in here if you want. I did fruit. Excuse me. Anything like, you know, if it's can be wet, then you can put it in here, and that's fine. I don't suggest you putting anything in this type of mold, the wet kind, like cereal or popcorn or anything. And I'm going to do a dry one, and you'll see that. And I'm going to use different things in that one as well. So this is just the wet portion. Obviously it's wet because we use water to make the mold. And these are going to be like my little raspberries. You just want to make sure that you're pushing it through so that it can cast, but not enough that it goes all the way through to the other side. Just enough to make your cavities. So we're going to lift this up. No, we can't lift it up, but I'm hoping for the best. I don't think I put enough water down, but that's okay. So I'm hoping for the best that none of them poked all the way through. And you can use this for both wax and soap if you like. I'm going to be using it for both wax and soap as well. And this can go in the garbage, obviously. So let's make our other mold. And that one is pineapple chunks. And those are frozen. And hopefully those don't disintegrate when we're trying to put this together. I was eating them for a time, but I think I still have enough to make my cavities. So I just wanted to do these two on camera with you guys. Hurting my hand. This caulk gun. Obviously my hands are still wet, but just want to get every little last drop out. I think we're at that point. Pushing and it's not moving, so we're done with this. So again, just going to dip my hands, work up a little lather, and start bringing this together. I have not tried this with hot water or warm water, but if you want to make an experiment out of it, be my guest and let me know down in the comments how that fared for you. But like I said, this is about room temperature water. It's cool, but it's not like freezing cold. I didn't put any ice cubes in here or anything like that. It's cold faucet water right from the tap. Just trying to get that little piece of silicone. Just trying to evade this little bubble right here. And I'm not going to let it work. Also, another little neat tip, if you're going to make this, make sure that you strain this before you dump this water down your drain, because as you can see, I'm fishing and there will be some bits of silicone left in your bowl. And make sure, obviously, just like with lye, you're not using this with anything else. I'm assuming it's okay if you want to put soap in here, or make soap in here, like mix lye or whatever, but not for food, obviously. So again, we're going to keep stretching this and kneading it and folding it over, dipping it in the water, just to keep it from sticking to your hands. And once it is no longer translucent and it starts becoming white, it's ready for you to start casting. And this is about that mark. This is like playing with slime. If you guys have ever made slime with your kids or your grandkids or your nieces or nephews or whatever, even your students, some of you are teachers on my channel, then you can get that idea from this. So we're just going to douse our little pan top again with some water. This time we're going to put a lot down. Move our bowl out of the way and bring this over here to make it easier for me. And this is just wax paper, if I didn't say that already. Smash it down some. And we have a pineapple chunks right here. I'm just going to dump that out. I want to put my hand inside of the bowl. And I'm just going to fit it in the best, and that fell through, so that's not going to work. It's going to have to be a little bit thicker. Okay. I think this thickness should do. So I'm going to hold it in my hand. This is how I did my blackberries, because I was trying to make sure that nothing pushed through on those. Neat little cavity, right? I want to hurry up because this will set up, and I'm cooking in here. I have my little seafood in the oven. That's how I steam it. I don't have a steamer or anything like that at home. So I use my oven to steam. And you don't need to push these all the way through. Like I said, you want to avoid making a hole. If I use probably the entire container on just this one mold, I would have been able to. But we don't need, I'll put this down now. And you just want to form a lip around it. Okay, this one is not hard enough. It's not that much frozen anymore, that little piece that I just put back. And these are super good. I got these from Walmart, little frozen fruit packs. If you guys make shakes or anything like that, and that's what they're good for. And nothing is poking through. I'm trying to, oh, hold on. This little piece came undone. We fixed it, I believe. Yep, good thing silicone sticks to silicone. And let me see if I can fit another piece in here. I think I'm going to quit while I'm ahead. But you get the gist. So it's about 6 pieces of this in there. So we'll have to do a couple of pours. But that's fine. So here are our molds. We have pineapple, raspberry, blackberry, and then a blueberry right here. So we're going to let these sit for about maybe a half an hour to an hour, however long it takes me to finish my food and to clean up. And we'll come back for demolding. And then we're going to actually whip up some melt and pour, and we're going to use these molds. As you can see, these right here, I can push down on it. So it's not quite done, but my finger is not going through it like it would be on these. So it still has some time. And this one with the blueberries is very hard. So as you can see, this I can mush down. This I can't really do that much. So we'll bring you back for that. And I'm going to keep this little soapy water just to rinse these off. So thank you guys for watching. And as always, be well and stay blessed. and bye for now. Hey bugs, we're back. Trying to adjust my camera, but we're gonna pop these out and wait until maybe tomorrow to just move my camera over this way. We're gonna wait until tomorrow to actually use them. Has a little bubbles formed in here for the blackberries, so let's hope and pray for the best. And we're just going to take these from out of the cavities and use the soapy water that we have left over to rinse them out. What y'all in there doing?
He flipped over so I can rub.
Say, that's right, girl. Give me the rubs. I think that's what he was trying to get me with until I walked over this way. I think he thought I was coming in the living room. Say, but I got you, Grandma. And no holes poking through. So, this is how it's looking, if you can tell, on the inside. Just want to set this over here on the clean one so it doesn't get red anymore. And then the blueberries. And I put these upside down so it can have that little mark at the top from the blueberries. And you can see it's flexible enough. And we won't be able to use this one because it poked through, so I'll have to remember that. Mom, my molds came out pretty cool.
What?
My molds. Remember I told you that's what I was going to get the silicone for? That one over there that I just cleaned out was for blackberries. And then this is the blueberry one. I was trying to rinse off the color from the blueberries. And I found the peanuts that you gave me because the raspberries that I did, I dipped them in the water before I put them in the silicone, and they basically like disintegrated. So I found these because I was looking for like some chocolate chips, but we don't have any. So I found these. Let's see if we can pop it out. That was one. And another one kind of poked through a little bit. But I think as long as I probably have it on maybe some wax paper or something, it'll be okay. It shouldn't, like, even if a little bit leaks through, it still be, you know, okay to use. I can't, like, push it out. I'm sitting here pulling it, being crazy. Being all dainty with it. This is a tough mold. This one is really hard, but it's still flexible. We're also going to do a video with the one using the dry one. I was supposed to be making some cereal out of soap dough, but quite honestly, I just don't feel like it. So we're going to make a mold and use the mold. That's what they're for. And this one really has a lot of detail on the inside. And it's just that one that I pushed through on the thin side. But like I said, I should still be able to use it just as long as I have it on some wax paper. And last but not least, we have our pineapple slices. And this has some nice little details as well. It's mainly just like the triangle shape from the pineapple. But that's fine with me. So there you have it, folks. Silicone molds made with cold or room temperature soapy water, dish detergent, and 100% silicone caulk. You can get the white or the clear. It's really up to you. But we will use these at another time. So as always, be well and stay blessed. Thank you guys for watching. Bye for now. There you have it, folks. Another fine creation from BodyGarbage. If you like this video, please do give me a big thumbs up. And if you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos. If you'd like to purchase anything that's available in my Etsy, please follow the link down below. As always, be well and stay blessed. Thank you guys for watching, and until next time, bye for now.